exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. Steps inside the octagon, he looks ready to go. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, from Russia.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Collar tie. The right hand just misses. No wasting time as he gets the early takedown here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go, again, half guard. Great job landing from the top position.
Nicely done. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Lee getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
He set up a beautiful submission. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right in the mount. Now he's got good body position, yo.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. He passes to half. Getting them on here. Right to side control, yep.
Start bringing those elbows. Hard scramble, hard scramble.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Making all these shots count.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Lee's in half guard. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here.
It's tight. Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Scramble.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, right into mount.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
5 minutes in the books.
So close. Now we gotta close that gap. It's just getting there. We have to get more aggressive. Let's tire him out a little bit.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. There's the jab. Now another for good measure. Nice job there by Lee. Rips the body there. That's how he goes to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make the thinking for a moment, come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Right hand over the top. And he switches his stance yet again. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Tries to work it into a takedown. Now touches him with the left. Unable to connect with the right.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
We'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh, high kick.
Nice jab to the head by Lee. Back to orthodox. Oh, great block there. Oh, straight punch. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned early in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into the spot.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Straight right is there. Some nice back and forth action here. Well, not much setup behind. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, right to the mount. Changing the position.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Lee's in half guard now.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is.
Under a minute to go in round two. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he have so much success doing it in fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now?
Just out of range with that right hand. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attack. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Seconds winding down in round two. Two rounds in the books.
Take a deep breath and relax. So look to finish this round. You have to put the pressure on this guy. Move forward behind head movement. Keep your jab nice and long. Follow up.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, he's hurt bad. An uppercut landed. Big right hand.
Oh, beautiful combination.
The
that leg kick hurt.
Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab.
Nice.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Overhand.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Throwing that jab, no good. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there. He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Nice jab by Lee. Pretty significant result to the left side.
This is where he wants to be. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Now he's going full mount.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, he's got it locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, nice.
Jim, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. In the half guard.
Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston back in the day.
Oh, that is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Posture up, let's work.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Listen to the reaction from the crowd. Well, the jab counter came. Perhaps it was telegraphed a little bit. Nice job getting up to block it by Lee.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Back to the jab now. While the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night that will land in right.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top by Lee.
He passed the half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Lee. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Don't back up. We're stronger.
Oh, heavy kick to the body.
Another takedown lands.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
He's got him in a choke here.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch, right? Targets that swollen area, and it's getting worse by the minute.
Big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
I need you to move. Scramble.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Close guard. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands, now the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. Oh, yeah. That jab hurt him.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but they'll finish this.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't...
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Huge left hand! All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. Maybe want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway. There, somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
He's been dealing with that cut on his nose.
He's hurting bad here.
We might get a stoppage here. job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Making all these shots count. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Well, an appreciative, capacitive crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Back and forth we go.
Lee's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Straight right hand, no good.
Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
Oh, big shots here. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive.
Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Lee's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. And you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand her up. Let's work.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Getting them out here. Beautiful transition.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, that's got to be it. Holy smokes. Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura bone crusher.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.